The Hub Radio.
Welcome to Vocal, a place where you can express yourself freely and loudly. I am your feminist host, Neil.
And I am Reed.
And we got DJ
Solo.
How can we go first?
Yes. I know you get something.
Deism here with us. Oh my gosh.
The Hub Radio.
Welcome to Vocal.
Hey.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone.
Mayo.
This is the place where you can express yourself
Freely and loudly.
I am your feminist host, Miyoshi.
And I am Reed.
And we got DJ Solo in the building.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? I missed
What
y'all.
up?
I missed y'all over the past 2
We
weeks.
miss you too.
It's Friday, you guys.
Friday.
How was your week?
It was amazing. Super busy, but it brought me here, so can't complain.
Oh, I'm so happy. And it's our live show,
Our
everyone.
first official live
everyone.
show. Hello, supporters.
I know our vocal family.
Wow, this is real. This is really happening.
Wow. Can you imagine 2 months ago?
No, I never thought it would come so fast from vision to manifestation.
Right? And we're here. And
We're
we're
here.
live with
We're
you
live.
guys.
We got a full house today.
We got a full house,
Yes.
you guys.
We got 3 Glorias in the building tonight.
3 of them. 3.
Cinco de Gloria.
And also, we got some tight guests tonight.
Yes, we do.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to interview them.
I can't. We have a live painter in the building, you guys.
Yes.
We got the lion over here.
The
painting.
lion.
Just started. It's going down.
It's going down. It's going down. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And it's so festive in here.
Yes, it was a Mayo-ish.
I know. So, keeping it real out of the box. Are you a bit?
I'll pick. So we start our show off every day with a topic out of the box. We don't know what we're going to choose. She wrote half, I wrote half. So let's see what we got today. Okay?
I know.
Today's topic. Ooh! Stigma on being a preacher's kid. Woo! I didn't write this.
Oh my God. You know I wrote it.
Well, I'm a PK too.
I'm a PK and we got my sister from 504. She's
Oh,
a
PK in
too.
the house.
We got Quinny in the building, Quintetta, my sister.
Where's she from?
She's from New Orleans, Louisiana. You know, so Currency, shout out to you. We in the building. We in
Yes.
Compton, baby.
Compton, California.
So,
my city.
stigma of being a preacher's kid.
Okay, what I hear the most is watch out for them church girls. Like, what do they mean?
Or, you know, them PK kids is bad.
Yeah, or they're the worst. Oh, PK.
Or they're fast, especially
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
We're fast.
Yeah. What you want to say about that? Because I have 2 kids, I was been fast. Sorry about that. But so I can't speak on that, but what
I think, you know, as being a, you know, preacher's kid, and I know, you know, it's like, it's hard on us because, like, we're, like, set on this high pedestal.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, don't put us on this pedestal. We're growing just like you.
Yeah,
We're
we didn't ask for
learning.
this. We didn't sign up for this.
We did not
Like,
sign
God
up for
told
this.
you, not us. And we gotta come with it. Like,
Right, and then it caused us to kind of like shy away from the
Yeah,
church.
most
You know,
definitely.
because we get looked at the wrong way,
Yeah.
and we always get prosecuted. We always the first one to get
yeah, judge. Like, it's like we're subhuman because we're a PK. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Right.
Everyone's watching you. Like, no.
So, I don't know. For me, it was hard growing up.
Me
It was
too.
hard growing up, and I guess that's why I was a rebellious child.
Me too.
You know, but at the same time, it also brought like strength. It was looked at as from a negative point of view,
Yeah.
but now like so from a positive,
Yeah.
because now you know God has called us to do magnificent things.
Yeah.
You know, their nonprofit,
Yeah.
Extinguished Queen. You
Yeah.
know, Mindspace. So I guess it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. At the time, I had a YOLO moment before Drake did. Like, I can't wait until I turn 18. I had a prodigal prince or princess moment, you know, and I ran away. But I found my way back, and you know, and when you came back, it's like, why did I ever run away?
Right.
Like, it's not even nothing out there, you know.
It's really hard.
Yeah. So, wow, that was a good, deep question. I could go on and on and on.
Yeah, we can go on and on. So the topic of the story is, just be you. Don't let titles. I always say titles are nothing. Titles are absolutely nothing at the end of the day. You have to be, like William Shakespeare said, to thy own self be true.
Yeah.
You have to be that every day. You have to be that every day. And I'm like, got tears rolling down my eyes for no apparent reason. I'm not crying, you guys.
And this is your
It's the
topic.
makeup.
No, okay, I thought
It's
you
the
were
makeup,
crying.
you guys. It's the makeup.
Maybe
the
it's not
makeup.
Maybelline.
She gets on my nerves. She gets on my nerves. No, it's not Maybelline. It's not. And we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to wipe my eyes. This is Vocal. Check us out. DJ Solo.
Solo, take us out. So extra. Welcome back, you guys, to Vocal. We're in our Unity section of the show, and this is where we talk about the news and what's going on right now. So to start it off, don't you know May is Mental Health Awareness Month? Wow. Yes, and there's a hashtag going around, hashtag Silence the Shame. If you want to know more, I think mental health is a big part of society right now.
It's
It's
a
a lot.
killer.
It's a lot going on with the young people, especially. I don't know if you heard about the girlfriend and boyfriend that committed suicide.
Yes.
They were so young, beautiful, both him and her. You know, that broke my heart.
Yes.
Yeah. So mental health, if you're going through something, it's okay to seek help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to talk to somebody.
Right.
You're not alone.
Absolutely.
You know, reach out to somebody.
Right. Also, in the entertainment, congratulations to Sierra and Russell Wilson. They gave birth to a baby girl, Sienna Princess Wilson.
Wow, that's a beautiful name.
Yeah, April 28th. 7 pounds and 13 ounces.
Wow, that's an almost big baby.
That is?
Yes, 7 pounds.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So, yeah, they had a beautiful, healthy baby girl. It's been a long journey. Like, it seems like she's been pregnant forever.
Yeah, her and that giraffe. I was like, when are you gonna have that baby?
Did you say giraffe, Solo?
The pregnant giraffe.
Do you?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. That giraffe was
Do you
pregnant
hear her?
forever. No shade here.
No shade?
No shade.
Oh, also, and this, I was very traumatized about this,
What?
about Jordan Edwards. I don't know the full story behind it.
Yeah, basically he was at a house party and someone started shooting him and his brothers got in the car to escape it. They were scared and the police came over and started shooting and shot him. So he actually died in the passenger seat
Wow.
of his brother's car with his brothers in the car.
And he was 15 years old.
Yeah, and he had a high GPA. He
Yes.
went places, you know.
Yes, I was reading an article for CNN, and it was saying that some of the residents said they don't want to protest because they believe that it would, hurt their case, the justice. And also, the Edwards family has even said, asking people to refrain from protesting
Yeah.
at the time to let them cope with Jordan's death and also prepare for his funeral. I believe it's this Saturday.
Yeah.
So our condolences go to the Edwards family. We send our
I'm
love
so sorry.
from Vocal.
Yeah, Vocal Radio.
And this is Solo. I know you can relate to this. NBA playoff. I don't know if you've been watching it, but I've been watching it.
I ain't been watching.
And you ain't been. Oh my God! Am I the only one at this table?
Ask
that's
me any question. I can answer.
Oh my God! Anyway, from my Vocal family, I just want to let you know that the playoffs is bomb. The playoffs is bomb. They
Yes,
are
yes.
bringing the heat, literally. If you guys were not watching or already was watching, Cavs and the Raptors played tonight. I don't know who won, but it was Cavs was 2-0.
It's 3-0.
It's 3-0. Oh my God! LeBron, you might get
One of
another
the star
ring.
players for the Raptors got hurt. So.
Oh my goodness!
man.
Yeah, it's
And the
over.
Spurs and the Houston Rockets 1-1, Warriors and Jazz 2-0, and
Man, you know all
Celtics
the stats.
and-
I'm over here.
If this was a sports station, I could talk all
and,
know?
and Celtics and Wizards 2-1, and also Tony Parker got hurt Wednesday.
Wow, I didn't even know he was still playing.
Girl, yeah, he's still playing, he's still getting that bread, but he got hurt and he underwent surgery to repair his tendon. So we don't know if he's coming back to finish off the playoffs.
Oh,
So,
wow. Our condolences to
Right,
him.
hopefully you come back.
Yeah.
But they're bringing the heat. When you think they're not, it's like they're bringing it, and I'm like in my chair,
Every game has been good except for like
yes.
Except for the Cavs. Now, every time the Cavs play, it'll never be a good game.
Oh,
They be
dang.
blowing everybody.
LeBron, man, LeBron. But yeah, the NBA playoffs been dope. I just want to bring that. You know, let y'all know we do watch sports up here. You know.
Yeah. See, I was a Nuggets fan. And a Warriors fan, okay, and a Thunders fan. I love the young teams. I'm rooting for the young teams. Like the
Really?
underdogs. Yeah, I always root for the underdogs.
So who is the underdog, Solo? Do you know?
Underdogs
Right
right
now.
now is the Jazz,
See, I'm not
the
rooting for
Toronto
them.
Raptors.
Who watches the Jazz too?
The Spurs and Houston, they're pretty even, so there's
Yeah.
no underdog in that one.
Okay.
But everybody like the Spurs, everybody favor the Spurs, so Houston will be the underdog. But right now, they're pretty much even.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Who you think gonna win?
Who I think will go to the finals will be Cavs and I want to say the Spurs, but
You think so?
yeah, I
See,
want
why
to say
don't
the
we talk about
Spurs. But
basketball?
I don't know who gonna win.
Oh.
That's a tough one.
I would say I would love to see the Cavs and the Golden State Warriors go
Yeah,
to the
love the
playoffs.
Warriors.
Love the
While we're
Warriors.
talking about basketball, let's talk about the Ball brothers, LeVar and Lonzo. You know their dad just dropped a shoe for them.
Oh, and it was $400 or something
$495. Who's gonna buy that? You buying that,
I
Solo?
mean,
You
yeah.
buying
No,
it?
I'm not. No,
No?
I'm sure.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
buying
spending over
Yeezys.
150.
Man, he got some faith. He believe in himself. That's the type of faith Jesus wants us to have. Like
He just
$495.
know these shoes are going to
Yeah.
sell, girl.
Yeah, I need that type of faith.
His boys better come in the league and they better be MVP
Right,
the
because
first
he
year.
is hyping them up to the
Yeah.
highest.
I feel personally like he's doing too much. It's okay to be confident. I think you're leaning towards the cocky side. Like,
Yeah,
like
and that's
hyping
not
him up.
good.
Yeah, like be humble, sit down.
Right, you heard Kendrick.
Yeah, and then his flip flops are $220.
Yeah, like how are kids gonna support? You know, how are kids
Yeah.
gonna buy these shoes?
Well, they live in Chino Hills. They're privileged. I used to go to Chino Hills High School in my junior year.
And I went to Birmingham in my ninth grade. What
Yeah.
up, Valley
Yeah,
kids?
I came back. I came to Chino Hills.
Right.
Bye, Huskies.
Anyway, so our woman of the month,
Hey!
Mary J. Blige.
Her new album, Strength of a Woman.
Yes,
oh,
it was-
my goodness.
it's good, right? It was
Yes,
released
super good.
April 28th. It's her 13th studio album.
Wow.
13.
Wow.
13.
Man, I'm telling you something about breakups. Taylor Swift, you know all about it. It brings the beast out of you in the music.
Man, she's been in the game for
Yeah.
a long time, Mary J. Blige. I know my favorite song, if you put me on it, Love Yourself.
Featuring Kanye West. If you haven't heard it, go listen to
It's
it now.
so dope, you guys. It's
Yes.
so dope. Also, Set Me Free.
Yeah.
Thank You. And one more. Strength of a Woman.
Yes. Yeah. I
But
love
the whole album is dope. Those
Yeah.
are just my favorites. But
And
No.
when you've been through a lot in relationships, you can talk about it in your music all day. You can just go
Yes.
on
Be
and-
vocal.
be vocal about it. So shout out to Mary J.
Yes,
Blige.
shout
You
out
are
to
our
you.
woman of the month. We look at you.
Yes.
You're such an inspiration to all women all over the world. Just the fact that you could come out of, something just so, traumatic
Yeah.
and still be on top of your game.
Yeah.
So we salute you, Queen.
Yes.
It's such a beautiful moment.
I know.
And we got E-Rock over there.
Painting, he just did this live. It's
Yeah,
so
he's doing this
dope.
line. I can't
Yes.
wait for him to come on stage,
Man,
man.
interview him. It's looking good over there. He came out with a crew. I tell you, like we had a camp, E-Rock camp in the building.
You see me? I was like, is anybody else gonna come? I was gonna stay here just wait. Just wait like a bobblehead.
Yeah, I need a mob like that. Like,
We-
they're deep.
Right. And shout out to E-Rock for coming all
All
the way
from
from
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino
Oh
to
my
show love to
goodness.
both
I feel
of them.
important.
I am
San
important.
Bernardino. We are
Thank
important.
you guys.
You important. You special.
Smart.
You smart. Shout out to DJ Khaled. That is so good. But what's going on? Solo, you got something to say? You look like you got something to say up there.
No, I just want to say y'all looking lovely up there. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you.
Just wanna
Blush,
say
blush.
thanks for
Blush, it is our live show.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
this
my
is really happening.
It is really happening,
Wow.
girl. I can't wait to tell y'all the story. I can't wait for y'all to take this journey with us.
Yes.
I'm going to tell y'all, we got a lot to talk about.
You got
We have a lot to talk about
Man,
here
do
at
we?
Vocal.
Yeah, we're trying to contain it.
We trying to stay
Yeah,
humble.
but we sitting down.
We sit down. Okay. We're going to take a quick break, you guys. Come back.
Come back, please come back.
Don't move.
Don't move.
DJ Solo.
Hey, take us out. Folklore Radio. I'm Bree.
And I am your girl, Miyoshi.
So we have our Gold Mine and Grind right now. We have a young lady, and her name is Gloria, and I discovered her on Instagram. Gloria, where are you from?
I'm originally from Riverside
Okay.
and have been living in Compton for almost 2 years
Compton
now.
in the building. Hello, thank you, Gloria. Can you tell us what you do?
So I run Nalgona Positivity Pride, which is a Chicana brown indigenous body positive project of
Okay.
mine. And we focus on talking about eating disorders in our communities and talking about healing and so forth.
Okay, that's awesome. Can you tell us what Nalgona means?
So Nalgona means big booty.
Big booty! How did you come up with the
Right.
name?
It's actually a friend of mine. I used to work with them, and they identify as a live drag person, so they dress very out there. And they said one day, it's because we are Nalgona positive, and I thought it was a very cute and endearing term. So, yeah, and then now it's grown to this, and I'm like, oh, maybe shouldn't have been that name, but it's too late now.
It's too late. You have 30,000 followers on
30,000.
Instagram.
And I love the concept, the fact that it's eating disorder awareness.
Yes.
What made you want to come up with this concept?
Well, I struggled since I was 10 with eating disorders, binge eating, bulimia, and I had no one to go to. Nobody was talking about this in our communities, and each time I heard about eating disorders, it was always white, thin women, and that's not who I am.
Yeah.
So I knew that there was a need to talk about this in our own with our own families and our own communities. So
Okay. How long have you had your business? How long have you been running that hospital?
since 2014.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow, my
Yeah.
goodness.
That's good.
Yeah. And have you had your Instagram since 2014?
No, maybe like 2 years with Instagram. Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, wow. And you got that fan base
Yeah.
that high in a short amount of time.
I'm shocked myself because I've done other things in the past and they've never grown this much, and I think it's just showing how much the need is out there.
Right. I believe that wholeheartedly. So, what do you do for young girls that come to your business and say, look, I have this problem, I'm binging, I'm not too happy with my body? What concepts do you give them to help themselves?
Well, with MPP, I'm able to do different things. So right now we have 3 different support groups.
Okay.
One is a women's circle for women of color to talk about body image here in LA. And then we're working on a youth program in the Boyle Heights area. And then we have an online support group for people of color with eating
That's good.
problems.
Okay. And where can they find that support group at?
They could follow me on Instagram on Nalgona Positivity Pride altogether. And I'm always updating there.
Okay. Now, I know you travel and you take your business other places. Like, where do you speak at with Nalgona?
Well, I just came from Portland 2 days ago. On March, I went to Texas, and then on May, I'm going to Toronto and New York. So,
wow. It's
yeah.
taking you everywhere. You're
Yeah.
global, girl.
So, are these big conferences that you have with people that have this, this eating disorder problem?
well, it's mainly schools that I
Okay.
work with, and eating disorders are very prevalent around college
Yeah.
ages. And anywhere where I'm invited, really. Sometimes I do my own events.
Okay.
And
Yes.
That's good.
I know you do like 2 different monthly events. Can you elaborate more on that? I believe I have the spoon.
Oh, yeah, tell us
Yeah.
about that.
so
That's every Wednesday now, right?
No, the Sage and Spoon, that's the online support group that I was talking about, and that's once a month, every last Wednesday of the month, and we just launched last month. Yeah.
Oh,
Congratulations!
No, she didn't.
Yes, and it was great because it was filled with, we had like 20 participants,
Yeah.
from around the nation, and
Wow.
just the need is there. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's talking about this.
Yeah.
Nobody cares for us, really.
Yeah.
And so we gotta do it for ourselves.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a dope concept.
Yeah.
The fact that you had this problem and you able to stand in your truth and say, "Hey, I had this problem. I used to binge eat," and how you want to give back and help other, young women, and not just your own race, everyone.
Yeah.
Because this is something that is silent. Nobody
Yeah.
talks about this, and this is really, like you said, it's important in our community. you know, speaking for me, I had a problem where my weight would go up and down, and I wasn't happy with it. So the fact that you could say, "Hey, I had this problem, and I want to help other women," is a fantastic job. So I salute my hat to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're amazing. And the fact that it's not just local, like you're traveling
Yeah.
and you're explaining like there's a need, and it's not just Riverside, Compton. It's like national, like we're going everywhere. Yeah. How do these schools find you, or how do you get into the schools?
It's through social media,
Wow.
really.
Really?
Yeah, social media. I usually get people contacting me and wanting to have me go to wherever they're at and talk about this, because what I focus on is talking about history and how the discrimination that we have all faced. It just doesn't end there. You know, like trauma, it can pass on generation to generation, and then currently with so many black men, brown men getting killed by police and so forth. All these things are add stressors to our life, and then sometimes food is our only way to have control, right? So, I mean, I just try to widen the lens of how we view our bodies and how it is connected with the political. Like, it is. So that's what I mainly talk about, and I think students are very interested to learn about that.
Yeah, and also you have this cultural affirmation, these T-shirts that I love. One of the T-shirts says "Body Love." And you have this word called decolonize the body. Can you elaborate on that and tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so decolonize is the concept that I focus on a lot, and it is the concept of undoing the harm that colonialism or white racism has done to us, to our body. So it's unlearning all of those things and learning to love and appreciate where we come from, our culture, our ancestors. Yeah,
that's awesome. I love how you're so bold in your truth. You can tell, like, you don't care. You're going to be who you are regardless, no matter what people say. I love the blue hair.
Oh,
everything about you is just bold. It's like, I don't care. Like, I'm Gloria, so what?
Oh, thank you.
So how do you help an individual to decolonize? What are your steps to help them decolonize from, whatever they're going through?
I think thankfully, because of technology, one way people can connect with me and try to see what has helped me heal is through my social media. And I'm always creating content, or I have content up there. And I think that's the main way how people kind of see what I'm thinking and what I've done. And and then obviously the support groups is another way that people can reach me out.
I see that you take your business and you kind of throw it into like the politics. Can you elaborate on that? Like how do the politics side, affects the vision side of the eating disorder?
Right, so in my workshops, I talk about historical trauma, and it's the concept of 500 years ago, dark-skinned people were oppressed, period, right? Enslaved, killed, disease, dislocation, rape, right? All of these stressors. And for those that survived, because obviously we're still here, not all of them were killed, right? Those are our ancestors. So their unresolved grief is our unresolved grief. And literally, like studying epigenetics, the study of DNA shows that if you experience trauma in one generation, it could be passed on to the following, right? Like literally DNA changes. So that's what I talk about. Like we haven't had the chance to heal, right? Because we just always told to work. Our schools aren't teaching us our history. Our families had to hide the ancestral knowledge to assimilate to survive. So I feel it's a time for us to reclaim our true story. And once you know that, you know who you are, and you're not scared of anything.
I love her because you're breaking down barriers. You're not going by the system that they have placed for us. And the system is so whack. You have to build your own foundation and know, like you said, go back to your history and know who you are and build from that foundation, not something already set to, get our mindset set to break us. Because all these systems are doing is to, break us, the Latinos and African American people. So that's good. You're incorporating this together. And you're saying, hey, no, we're going to break these generational curses because that's what they are. And I just learned a lot. I didn't know that our grief come from, our ancestors and being oppressed, and it goes to us.
And then we're wondering why our families messed up and why we messed up. And I think you go to a therapist, they're going to tell you something's wrong with you. They're not going to look at how racism impacts our mental health, how sexism hurts us, and how there's been generations and generations of traumas that never got resolved, and then we have embodied, and then they tell us we're just crazy. You know, like, no, we got to look at the bigger picture.
It was
Yeah.
perfect to have you on tonight because it's actually National, Mental Health
Right.
Awareness Month, and it all ties into mental health. So this was perfect.
This is very perfect.
Yeah.
Can you let people know where they can find you on your social media, your website, your Twitters, and everything?
So as long as they type Nalgona, Nalgona, positivity, pride, they'll be able to find me. Twitter, Tumblr, you
Okay, cool.
name it.
Everybody's not rocking with the big bully hand.
Right. Right. And that is
Nalgona.
so, right, Nalgona, that is so dope. Like,
It
for you to
is.
even name that, what's the inspiration from that?
I feel like it's something that we get made fun of a lot, or it's like an attribute of who we are, and I feel like why not? Because I feel like because of sexism, we hear that thrown at us,
Yeah.
you know, and I think it's important for us to identify however we want with our bodies. So to me, it's like, I'm going to identify this way, so who cares, right? It's not just always sexualizing that
yeah.
part, right? But yeah, and I feel like it's not a big booty club. Like, let me clarify that, because I feel like we all got big booties in our hearts, and that's what matters. So
In their heart.
And
Yes,
all right,
yes.
that's it.
pancake booties are accepted and welcome as well.
That's funny.
That's dope. I love your t-shirts. I love what you're doing. How can we get your t-shirts? How can the people get your t-shirts?
So I have an Etsy store, and it's Nalgona Positive Shop, and they'll be able to check out all my merch and so
And
forth.
you're wearing your pins, right, on your jacket?
Yeah, I have one of them. Nalgona
Yeah.
Positivity Bride.
That's
One
so
of my pins.
cute.
Yeah, our logo.
Yes. What is your future plans with Nalgona? Where do you see it going in the future?
So, because we don't have a model, like for real, like I never thought MVP would grow to be this big, like never, like, and then now I'm like, oh my goodness, like
Yeah.
so, and again, nobody's really has done this, so it's like, what model do I have? So I'm just trying to build it as I go.
Okay.
I definitely want to write a book. That's one of my main things.
Okay.
Yeah, you're very informative.
Very.
Educational.
You'll put a lot of information.
Oh,
in that
thank
book.
you.
Take Bill Nye out of business.
No, we gotta support each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, writing a book, and actually I'm in the business of podcasting as well. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll support you. So let us know.
Thank you.
Definitely. I just want to say thank you, Gloria, for coming and sharing your lots of wisdom with us. And
Yeah.
we're definitely supporting Nalgona. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
I love what it stands for. I love,
Thank you.
the fact that you're helping women. It's like you're a feminist.
Oh
You're
yeah.
saying, hey, I love my women. I'm here for you guys. So I appreciate you for taking the time out to come stop by and talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. You hopped off the plane. 'Cause I think I was emailing you while you were in Portland, but I didn't know it was on business. I thought it was like vacation. I'm sorry.
It was a little bit of both.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. I have to make my own time to do self-care, you know? Yeah.
And you know, it's no taxes in Portland, so.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, there's no taxes.
That is so dope.
Yeah.
That is so dope. That is so
We
good.
love your vibe, your positivity, like everything
you.
about you. Like, thank you for coming.
Thank
in.
you.
Thank
You two are
you.
doing great work in Compton. We need this.
Oh,
We need this in
thank you.
Compton. So
Yes.
thank you.
So, you guys, this is Voco. Check out our girl Gloria and Nalgona Positivity. You can check it, Pride.
Yes.
You can check her out on Instagram, you guys. And we're going to take a quick commercial and we'll be back. You're watching Voco.
Take us out, Solo.
Everybody gonna drive.
Girl, all the girl, all the girl, all the niggas, they want you. Girl, all the niggas, all the niggas, they want you. Want her, all the rich niggas,
Everybody gonna drive.
girl, all the girl, all the niggas, girl, all the rich niggas, they want you. Girl, all the niggas,
Coco's Lip Smacking Cupcakes offers custom cakes and cupcakes for every occasion. We proudly bake everything from scratch. With every moist and mouth-watering bite, you will be smacking your lips by the time you are finished. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lip Smacking Cupcakes.
Allow me to give you something to think about. Not everything that comes out of Compton is bad. I mean, we have Dr. Dre, The Game, Kendrick Lamar, Venus and Serena Williams. That little girl with the dream made an Angel Brown. P. Diddy couldn't have said it better. This is the fairy tale, man. And fairy tales do come true because we got millions of cats that are coming up with that hustling spirit and drive. They got that mention, that drive. Phil Lyons had that drive to overcome all obstacles. Phil Lyons isn't just a clothing line or just a brand. It's a movement. Phil Lyons is Compton. Compton is Phil Lyons. Respect the perspective. Phil Lyons.
Ryan. What up, E-Rock?
What's up, guys?
Welcome to Vocal.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
for showing us mad love. You came all the way from San
I know.
Bernardino,
Thank you.
California, here to Compton.
There you go. SB to Compton.
How long was that ride?
Probably like an hour and a half.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
We're so special.
Oh, you
Thank
love
you guys.
us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Okay, so you did this in the studio live with
Live.
Lion.
We did it live.
Live, you guys. You guys missed it. Tell us why the Lion. Where do you get the Lion from?
The Lion, everybody always asks me if I'm a Leo or something.
I was just gonna say, are you a
I'm a
Leo?
Gemini, but I picked the Lion because I feel like everybody has a lion inside of them that they just kind of have to channel and find, and then once they do channel and find it, it's like something that represents like courage and bravery. It's just, I don't know, it's just a symbol that I like to use. I love it.
That's dope. So we met you a couple of weeks ago at
Yeah.
Network and Chill at Cordova Studio,
Yeah.
Studio 9110 in Los Angeles.
Shout out to
California.
Cordova.
Shout out to One Priest for having that Network and Chill
Yeah,
event.
shout out to
painting
you,
live.
Yeah, I did a painting there. I didn't quite finish it all the way. Dipped out a little early. I was trying to catch that traffic. But
She was there.
I
We
was
saw
there.
you.
It was good.
You overcame your
Uh,
hair.
So how long have you been painting?
I've been painting for like 4 years, but I've been like doing art like my whole life. So I started when I was about 7. My grandpa, he passed away. So World War II veteran. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, he taught me. I caught on. He was an artist as well, and just from there, just kept going with it. So yeah, here I am.
So when you're painting, do you have to see something? Do you have to see something to paint, or you already have this vision in your mind and you just go for it?
Well, I used to be to where I have to actually have something to reference, but it's like now I like to just be like expressionate, or like just I let it come as it goes, and I've just been using crazy colors.
That's
lately,
dope. I love
vibrant
it.
vibrant colors.
Wow. I love that.
Gave life to the lion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He really received them to my
So E-Rock, Eric is your real name, but
Yeah.
what is E-Rock? Who is
E-Rock?
E-Rock?
Okay, so since my name is Eric, and since I was like in middle school, they just like came up with it,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like something like I just stuck with this whole time. Yeah, so
It's dope. It's catchy.
Yeah, it's very, very catchy. So you're painting. So what expression or what confirmation do you get from painting?
it's like it always been my like safe haven, just kind of like growing up and being in class. I never really was a school person, so I never really was into the studies. So I always would be in class drawing, and John, my teacher, would tell me you're never gonna graduate. And so I kept drawing, but I kept drawing, and I ended up graduating, so everything's good.
Shout out to that teacher. You
Huh.
suck.
Right. She's that teacher.
Suck teacher. Okay, so you're self-taught.
Yes.
And how did you know what to use, what to get? Like you just freestyle? How did that
Yeah, pretty much it's just freestyle. It's just I kind of like to dabble in a lot of little things, like a lot of different medias. Recently, like probably like a few months ago, I've been actually doing like a lot of collage work, getting pieces from magazines and actually adding it to my paintings.
Okay.
I used to do like I tried oil. I used to do pencil. That's how I started, pencil sketches and stuff like that. But then moved on to acrylic just because it's a faster paint.
Yeah.
It dries a lot faster and it's just vibrant. So.
That's dope.
So are you teaching youth? Are you going to different schools teaching them how to paint and showing
I
their gift?
haven't, but I've done Boys and Girls Club teaching
Okay.
their classes. Yeah, so I'm
That's
trying to get back.
Yeah.
Done in Redlands, California, and
Okay.
San Bernardino. So
Okay,
That was
nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
keeping it local for
Yeah.
now. So get out there.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna get out there.
Yeah,
I
one day.
follow you and I see you do a lot of like art shows. So
Oh,
can you
yeah.
tell us about that? Because I missed the last one.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
I was going that day.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like, I'm
it's all
on my
good.
way. You're like, it
Uh,
was last
the last art show I did was Splash Canvas in Los Angeles. That was actually cool. Yeah, I go to a lot of art shows. They just kind of come my way. Like someone invites me, so I'm like, yeah, I'm down with it. trying to get as many shows as I can, try to stay busy, try to keep my name out there and stuff like that. So they just come to me, honestly, like I just run into the right person and it just works like that.
So you're operating in your gift, right? So this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It becomes easy, and you don't have to go looking for it. Just fall into your life.
Well, yeah, in that sense, but like it's still a lot of hard work and stuff like it.
Yeah, you like
It's crazy. I never thought it would be like when I first started. I thought it would just be creating, but it's a lot of promoting and just putting yourself out there as a brand. So it's been a process.
So do you see your art going to like the Art Basel in Miami?
Yeah, that's actually one of my biggest goals. Like I want to go to the Art Basel in Miami and
When you
just
go,
get
I wanna
influenced.
go.
Well, I'll go. I'll go. Both radio.
Right. But you have beautiful art and it's so vibrant. It looks like something that would come from the Art Basel. Actually,
Thank
you know, just to be honest, and I'm not trying to boost you up.
Yeah.
But seriously. So do you see your art like being like, you know, for charity?
Yeah, I would definitely like to do stuff like that. I really want to do an auction, and then the money I get from the auction give it to a organization or a charity. It's like something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. And I know you have an Etsy because I
Yeah.
purchased something there. It was like half hot, half big.
Yeah.
I can't say who I purchased it for. They haven't got me yet, but just know somebody got something coming to them.
Yeah.
That was really dope. Like,
Thank
what was
you,
your
thank you.
inspiration behind that?
That one was just I love Biggie and I love Pac. I love the East Coast influence on hip hop as well as the West Coast,
Yeah.
and it's just something I had to do because I don't normally do a lot of like celebrity type paintings or drawings, but I
Okay.
thought just one time in my life I have to have a Pac and Biggie like drawing or
Yeah.
painting, so that's pretty much where that came from.
That's it. So can you tell, you know, our vocal family where can they find you at, your social media, your Twitters?
Yeah, the main social media that I use is pretty much Instagram, and you can find me at @erockthelion_art. And my website as well, where you can purchase my art, is www.erockthelion.bigcartel.com.
And it's inexpensive too. Like, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it was
right.
come out the pocket for Biggie
Yeah.
and Pac, and I was like, wait, I
Really?
could do a meal and
Yeah.
like, go party.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it to where like even younger people could be like collectors of
Yeah.
art.
Right.
I think that's kind of cool. And then later, like its value kind of like raises throughout the years. So I'm trying to kind of keep my prices low.
That's very
so.
kind of
Yeah.
you in a generation where people are looking for a come up, you're trying to
Yeah.
get back. So that's
Right,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just giving us a little hope, especially kids. They can buy art, you know,
Yeah.
instead of buying tennis shoes. They can
Exactly.
buy something,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, they can post
Get
and give them
influenced by
something.
it. Yeah.
You know, get influence and get inspiration.
I gotta get something for myself before my friend come up with her autograph.
Right.
Like, give
I'm like, can I have that
somebody.
lion over there?
Uh,
I am a
I'm
Leo.
I'm gonna actually leave this here for you guys.
Thank you.
We get so much love. Look.
Local radio.
Thank you for showing us
Oh,
love.
thank you.
No, you know what? You had in the studio 9110, you had a drawing of an African American girl with puff balls. Did you sell that yet?
Oh, which one was it? Was it a sideways view?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was actually hers.
Wait, you drew
yeah.
too?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Is that your girl?
Yeah.
Hi, girlfriend. Gloria.
Is her power couple here?
Right.
Okay, I want that because it reminded me of my daughter. It was just.
Oh
like
no. Oh yeah. Oh, that one was mine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I was like, somebody
My
gotta
bad.
give me the African American girl with the puffs.
The Stop the Violence one.
Yes.
Stop the Violence, Yeah.
Wow, I wish I would have known she could have been right here too.
Exactly.
Next
Well,
time.
next time,
Next
you're
time.
coming back. You're coming
Well,
back.
you came out here with the whole camp. You want to shout out your people?
Right.
Yeah, we got my favorite cousin in the world. We got
Hey,
Danny.
favorite
Hey,
cousin.
And we
Daniel.
got my brother right here, Marianne.
Hey,
And then
Marianne.
we got my girl Gloria over here.
Hey,
That's
Gloria.
wifey.
There you go.
That's wifey all the way. So we got E-Rock here, but he gonna stay here because we about to tell the people what's hot in the city.
Hey.
What's hot in the city,
So
sis?
what's hot in the city? We have Don't Blink by one of my best friends, Zoe the Motivator on Instagram, Zoe the Motivator on Twitter. For those of you who do not know, this is the young man from Compton, California, my city, my city. That's the singer Tyrese. Paid for him to go to Morehouse. He's on his last year, so he'll be graduating with his BA in film. So he just put a new film on YouTube called Don't Blink. He premiered it out in Atlanta, Georgia, because he does go to Morehouse. And so it is on YouTube. Go check it out. Support him. He's gonna be big one day. He's already big, but he's gonna be bigger. So he'll be putting content on the map right here with Vocal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right here, Vocal. Y'all heard it.
Yeah, so it's just a lot going on in the city. Yesterday, you had the opportunity to go see Leela James and Daily.
Yes.
How
Oh
was
my
that?
God. Leela James and Daily. It was amazing. Thank you.
You're-
Thank you. I took my sister Quintetta. She's from New Orleans.
Yes.
And it was amazing. Leela James, you can blow, girl. I love
so
you.
soulful.
She put a show on, and she just had a baby. I didn't even know.
Yes,
So
she just
shout out
had
to
a
her.
baby.
It was amazing, grown and sexy. Even so, I was up there like,
How was Daily?
Daily type.
Yes,
Tight.
I love him. He's
Tight.
so
Tight.
soulful.
We didn't get the video because we was in the back.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, girl.
I already saw you.
Throw
You
them
don't have
balls. Let's go to the front. But it was an amazing show. Amazing. Daily and Layla Jones. Thanks for inviting Vocal family. And shout out to the Savoy for
Yes, owner
having
of the
us.
Savoy, Jonathan, and We Book Dance. You can find him on Instagram,
Yes.
Savoy Inglewood, and Instagram, We Book Dance. Shout out for the come up. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You
We
even invited
appreciate
us to go see Raheem Devon last
I know.
week.
Last Saturday.
Yes,
And we couldn't make it. Thank
make
you so
it.
much, Jonathan.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Also at the Compton Airport, there is an air show that's going to be happening next week at the Compton Airport, and
Okay.
we did get invited to host that. So Vocal will be in the building.
Y'all gotta follow us. There's
Man,
so much going
we
on.
do a lot. We do a lot.
There's so much going on. Also, Vocal is looking for interns.
Interns.
Please come hang out with us. I know we're a little crazy and wacky, but we
It's
need
fun.
y'all.
Yeah,
And
it's
we're
fun.
gonna have fun.
We
It's
won't work
fun.
too hard.
We won't work y'all. We lying, but we won't work y'all. We won't work y'all
It'll be
at all.
fun. It'll be fun.
What else is hot in this city?
Man, it's so much. Like, it's so much that people need to submit to us what's going on in your city so we can advertise it. Summer's
Absolutely.
coming up, and we want to get the word out for you guys.
Yeah, we want to get the word out for
Yeah.
any events that's happening, any way that Vocal could support you in any way. Also, very, very important. You guys, please, watch CNN, Politics Nation.
Yeah.
Keep in touch with what's going on in our community, and not only in our community, globally. We have to stay woke, you guys. We
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in the city right
That's what's
now.
going on in the city. Well, it's the end of our show.
No, I don't want to go.
Iraqi, do you want to go?
I don't.
Iraq's
I
so
love
cute.
it.
She got the dimple.
Wifey here.
I know. I'm about to shout her out. But I'm just saying,
Show.
he just so chill. I forgot he was up here.
So chill. He home. He comfortable.
I know. This is the end of our show. I had so much fun.
Wait. Before we go, I did forget to mention with Zoe the Motivator on Instagram, on Twitter, ZO the Motivator. He does have daily Zotivation. So if
Okay.
you want a daily text message to encourage you throughout the day, you can text DAILYZ dailies to 81010. Once again, DAILYZ to 81010 to get daily Zotivation text message.
All right, y'all better get that daily Zoe messages.
Yes.
And back to what I was saying.
Oh, sorry, sis.
It's almost time to go, you guys.
No.
I don't want to go.
See, this is why we need a 2-hour show. If you love this show, make some noise, DM us, comment, email, everything, because we can't do a 2-hour show if we got people watching us.
Yeah.
If you want a 2-hour show, let us know.
Yes. So, what are you going to tell them, sis, before we go?
Well, I like to close the show out with Jeremiah 29:11.
Our
For
favorite
I know
scripture.
the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope in the future. That got me through so much in my life. I credit that scripture to where I am today. So for someone that needs encouragement, just know it's going to get better after this. This is not the end.
Absolutely. And I am your girl, Miyoshi, your feminist host, and I would like to say to all my ladies, keep your head up, legs closed, eyes open. They're watching. And
Oh, this is it. I want to cry.
this is it.
Maybe if we keep being hype, we don't have to go into that. Like, it's Cinco de Mayo, you guys.
I
Who's
know.
turning up? Be safe out there. Do not drink and drive, you guys. Do not drink and drive.
And you can check us out at Instagram on vocal.vocal radio _. Also, our personal Instagram, I am face acronym.
And ad.queen_. Also follow us on Facebook, vocal.vocal_. Vocal Radio, you guys. If you love us, email us, make some noise, let us know you're watching. We love you guys.
We love you
Thank
guys.
you.
See you next Friday.
Bye.
Every
8 p.m.
Friday, 8 p.m. You guys. This is Vocal Radio. Peace.
Peace.
The Hub Radio.